Follow, the track. We are the track, we are the track. Active. It's awesome. Lumos. Incendio. Accio.
Lumos.
Lum.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Winner's gotta climb, winner's gotta climb. Winner, winner's gotta climb. No, winner, get back up there.
So knowledgeable. I hope those assignments
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Ronai.
very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I sense danger.
I can't get rid of this feeling of a coming danger.
I see. Know that such omens are not damning if they can at least prepare us. And you are preparing yourself even now. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your target. You have it. Now, why not practice the necessary training domain? Excellent. I think you have it. At some point, you must stop preparing and put your new home skills to the test. Outside of the classroom.
Incendium.
Incendium.
Summer tea's asleep.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. A wise decision. Thank you.
Revelio. Revelio.
What is a chest up here? What is a chest? Oh, it's one of those.
Lumos.
No.
Levioso. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Right, so I need to get a thunder potion. A thunder brew potion. Yeah.
Oh, there. In the market for
talk.
potions, Harry? I hope to see you again. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Alright, I kind of want to basically see, I want to know what else this game has to offer, but I need to talk to someone called Moon something. So let's go and start doing that, so yeah. We need to go over here, and yeah.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. You have a moment?
Not yet, Gareth, but... Okay, I need to wait.
Hello again, Mr. Moon. Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologise if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine. I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack. Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Alright, so it's speaking time. Whoa, it's glowing!
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. Rebellious took the form of a demigod. A demigod? Yes. Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demigoddesses. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes use the boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Oxmead has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
What's in it for me?
Why would I do this? Seems all risk and no reward.
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Ah, tosh. I said you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Right, I'm learning Hello Amora. What's that new spell?
December. Hello, Ramora.
Oh, well done. You're in.
Revelio.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one can through it. This is a restricted.
Okay, so Professor Finn, I have respect of your most recent hour. Apologies for delay in my response. I still recovering a good deal consequences regarding the information of not so recent stopping party in Quidditch, which it's a horrible opinion. He has brought a game into a modern age. I can't understand this word here. Frankly, how many spectators were once nothing less than seeing a Quidditch keeper flooded existential. As the topic of your recent letter, we at the Ministry assure that you and all British threats to the wizards are taken quite serious. I have made a note of concern, and as in time allows, Department of Magic Law will ensure that matter is looked into the schedule. The veiled option spot something of the wizard as yourself and you may assure that we have matters well in hand. Should you wish, I can have my secrets or seat for yourself. West India Quidditch final, I think, will be delighted to see the results of well-run and regards for. Okay, the Hogwarts House Elves do an excellent job of keeping the castle in order. They are sworn upon for any number of items that might occur each day. However, only other day, as expected, sat up wizard crackers went off behind a cushion. The family was most honored of one poor elf in blue smoke, given those of us nobly ringing in our ears for the rest of the days, except the culprit's peers. Please keep an eye out and be careful.
Hello, Amora.
You'll be a joy to know of the children have taken playing Gobblestone in the street just outside of your stud window. They're quite charming, I must say. I noticed the youngest with our own set. Gobblestone, so I let her, one of yours. I would know you wouldn't mind. I do hope you going at the castle. I'm relieved that you arrived safely. But the story about your gentleman from the ministry was really traveling with it. And that's too simple. Do write when you have a moment. I'm eager to hear the stories of this year's summer practice. Your students adore. My dear, love, M.
Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and Hyssop wouldn't be so combative. My mom. Her. I don't think that's what. The hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had plans.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as an oat. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the pocket in Oxley, does it? I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
I'll glad to help.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
What do I get if I help you in the future?
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahomora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
How many statues are there?
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Account.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts. She hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon. so I look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favourites.
Now that you've attended Beast's class, I've asked Pete to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there.
What?
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Alright. Okay, so I haven't located it. Wait, can I just
Rebellion.
I just find my This is Hogwarts Legacy.
Rebellion.
We've only got 4.
Rebellion.
Okay, thanks very much.
Alright, as soon as I get there, I'm gonna change my battery around because this battery is basically like low on battery. Like, yeah.
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicion.
You made it. Enjoying the view. Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Randall. peculiar interest in that castle over there, Rookwood Castle. My Uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us, which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier, with Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight.
Revelio.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it
We've
is?
been over this, boy. Shrivellfix cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept.
That's what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
Wait, what? I thought I was winning my... Oh yeah, so yeah, I forgot.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Revelio.
Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, Sharp is still as forward, but you know what I mean. I hope you're feeling better.
Are you alright, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your
Like you
uncle
being-
being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I can try.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Rebellion. Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I'm sorry.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Hope could be a good thing.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will she not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
He was out of the line.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died.
Your parents died.
After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's Loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Okay, so where
All
you
the
think?
debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expecting to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. That wizard in my book. I'm a doctor. Protect it. How childish. No! I work best. You've made your last mistake. You were such arrogance.
Take it. Yeah. Yeah.
I will make you. I was right. this over with.
There you are.
Incendiary. That's your best.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelt smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone would be hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
They killed her for no reason.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard the goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Rebellion!
Why is the I was gonna say I don't think the freaking game is crashing me. Oh, I glitched the game. Let me out of it. Right, I'm basically stuck. Hold on. Hold on a sec. I basically stuck. I need to get myself unstuck.
might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Alright, so stop.
Revelio.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Incendio. Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who?
What do you? I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the Vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Revelio. A stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Revelio tells me they're after something bigger.
I trod here to learn, but I long help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's a fall through the magic, wants to heal, and I am defending it from doing so. Shall I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I can't look in the eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw a man leaving the camp today, the one who so reminds me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course. There will be something consequences of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
It's my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors, and even some of our own healers, are doing all they can for them. The grief people, the one have survived the plague, are forever dimmed by the loss. A favor may pass. The skin needed and the scar but the shadow remains. I saw a man like my father who had lost a child. I can't bear it. I long to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think the others are wrong. I have power to help these souls. It seems not to help them, as it would to rid them for the home.
A journal entry of his adorers. I should hold on to this. Revelio. 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 Incendio.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true. I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We could get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ramrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Wait, what?
You made it.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things.
Hold on. I don't know what the heck happened.
Precisely.
I basically did all this,
I'm
but
hoping-
yeah. So sorry.
This way.
I know. I don't know. The game just. I don't know.
Hellcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Okay. So yeah, for some reason I'm gonna have to do this again. So yeah, let's just skip everything because I'm just show you everything. So yeah. Now I need to go and
I'm sorry you
talk
had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sam.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. Nothing coming.
I understand you've tried everyone. Perhaps the healing.
I hope you remember what I've said. Good.
Sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear. You didn't.
I'll do.
I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will she not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing?
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realise. They should not be underestimated.
Okay, so yeah, basically,
The city is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honour to be a part of I won't rest Rather unwise coming back this way. No! I will make you. Lucky that's all. You've made your last mistake. I'll bury you in how nice of you to stop. Such a coward. I won't rest. Move for the coward. No! I will make you. I won't rest until
It's a
you can't stop
I confess, that is a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you. They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to the keep.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tell me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's. You're not going to believe this. I can see the undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, Farron,
but I'm tempted to hold my breath.
why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note? Oh. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Winker, winker, winker,
Rebellion.
winker,
Why did you see that?
Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
Alright, so there's another card, and there's a chest here that I basically want to lose. So let's go and into it. Dear Professor Shaw, thank you for your recent assignment regarding maybe addition to our letters. I'm hoping to publish. I should be in touch if I decide to include your submissions or any related research in publication. Best wishes.
I'm glad that the Slytherin in charge of the school.
Revelio. Incendio. Descendo.
Expert going, oh!
Deke. Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Ugh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Dude's a beast, a beast, a beast. No one can stop the damage.
We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It would be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Dude's a beast, a beast. Dude's a savage, savage. I got bottom floppy at least.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The juggernautes are just here in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What was it like working for him?
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labour, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Any tips of rescuing?
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
What if I can't find any beasts?
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment and they should return.
I'll try.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Rebellion. Levioso. There. Not going to hurt you. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you came up to be Hogwarts?
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Everything's all right now. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. You'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Hello? Phil?